So I don't want to, imply that Elon Musk is lying about the Rings of Power, but it seems pretty obvious that either Elon has only watched the first 15 minutes of the first episode before making some tweets about it, or he's lying. There's really only one or the other, because he's either seen both episodes of the show and then tweeted what amounts to objective bullshit, or he hasn't seen the show and he's just pretending like he has. No matter which of these scenarios is true, he's being dishonest. Now, whether he's just trying to troll people, or whether he's just trying to throw red meat to his base, we'll call it his base, his fans, his fan club, the Elon fan club, whatever he's trying to do, it's just obnoxious. I've defended Elon Musk in the past because I think some of his most vocal critics are kind of idiots. But honestly, he kind of puts his foot in his mouth all the time. So he tweeted, "Tolkien is turning in his grave. Almost every male character so far is a coward, a jerk, or both. Only Galadriel is brave, smart, and nice." Elon. Now, his first, the first of these has over 162,000 likes, over 21,000 retweets. And it's just bullshit. I mean, maybe Tolkien is turning in his grave. I have long suspected that Tolkien is probably not happy with any of his work being adapted the way it has into video games and movies and TV, and I think he would rather people just read what he's written. But objectively, this is false. For one thing, Galadriel, while brave and smart, is not particularly nice. She actually inspires a mutiny amongst her elven companions in the very beginning of the show. She's surly with the High King Gil-galad. She's stubborn when she deals with Elrond. She's not exactly like peaches and cream when she meets the humans out at sea, and kind of has a combative relationship with Halbrand. The male characters are not all cowards, jerks, or both. There's the mutiny in the beginning, which maybe that's the only thing that Elon has seen, and so he's basing his entire assessment here on the guys that mutiny, who are apparently cowards and jerks. But I don't think that that's true of really any other male characters in the show. Arondir, clearly brave, not a jerk. He even stops that innkeeper from punching the guy that yells at him. Then he goes into the tunnels to find out what the danger is. Whatever destroyed that village. He goes searching for it. Also, I would say that there's other female characters who are brave, like Nori and Bronwyn are both brave and nice and smart. Elrond and Durin, the elf and the dwarf, the main elf and dwarf in this show, are both not jerks. No reason to think either is a coward. Durin's wife Disa seems very friendly. Lots of friendly characters in this show, as far as I can tell, and lots of friendly male characters. Halbrand, the guy that Galadriel is stuck on that little shipwreck raft with, actually goes underwater into the deep to save her from drowning. He saves her life. That is not the action of a coward or a jerk. As far as I can tell, saving Galadriel from certain drowning is a pretty brave, courageous, and nice thing to do. The Harfoots are all, the male Harfoots are very nice. I don't know if they're brave or not. They haven't had any, cause to be brave yet. The stranger is a male character who is neither a jerk or not a jerk, coward. We don't know anything about him. Who else? Am I forgetting anybody? I mean, that's pretty much a roundup of the cast. Almost none of these characters are cowards. Even the elves who mutiny, with Galadriel in the north. I mean, these guys have been out for hundreds of years searching for Sauron. They're just fed up. They want to go home. That's not jerkish or cowardly. They've just sick and tired of searching for ghosts, essentially. So I don't think his assessment of Galadriel or of the male characters in the show is correct. It's just playing. He's just throwing a bone to all these people who are hating on this show without having seen it. Now, some people have seen it and don't like it. There are valid critiques out there, but this is not one of them. This is Elon Musk just trolling, just, kind of being a jerk himself, because it's just, at least watch the thing you're critiquing. Can we please just agree, whether you're a video game journalist playing a video game, you should probably play it before you review it. You shouldn't, I remember years ago, a critic actually reviewed the movie American Sniper based on the trailer for it. See, I think that's preposterous. I thought American Sniper was a pretty good movie. Even though I may not agree politically with some of the messages it's sending, I can still say that's a pretty good movie. And I think at some point, you have to be able to do that as a critic. You have to be able to separate the politics from the art. And to do that, you have to go and see it, right? One reason that one of my heroes is Roger Ebert is because he was such a great critic. He was able to do that. He reviewed The Last Boy Scout. It's one of my favorite movie reviews. He hates so much about that movie, right? He doesn't like the swearing or the violence. He doesn't like the way that it's taking movies. He can see, he views it as like sort of prophetically, like this is the way of the future of the action movie, and I don't like that. I don't like the message this is sending, but it's still a fine, well-made, well-crafted movie. And he judged it based on factors that were outside his personal feelings and biases. That is admirable. That's hard to do. I struggle with that. But certainly, at the very least, you should watch it first. And it's very clear that Elon Musk is bullshitting. I mean, he's lying. I know he says so far, every character so far is a coward, a jerk, or both. But that's a bullshit tweet to make if you've only seen 15 minutes. And if you've seen longer, well then what male character? Which male character is a jerk or a coward, Elon? How about you fill us in on that? Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Peace.